Hey, I'm Brian Van, SportbikeTracker.com, and today we're going to break down the driven track day lever guard install on our 2018 BMW S1000RR STG project bike. Okay, the driven track day lever guard comes with hardware that will allow you to install this on most aftermarket clip-ons that have hollow tubes. We're going to install it today on the BMW S1000RR with the OEM bar. So I think there's a lot of riders that do it like that. In order to facilitate that, we had to get some adapters from Driven. We have these on the site. They're listed under the bar end adapter category or under the BMW S1000RR category. These are going to thread into the OEM bar and allow us to install the driven lever guard. If you want to do it with the OEM clip-ons, remember, you need to order these adapters along with your lever guard. The driven track day lever guard can be customized, right? Jimmy got his name put on it because he's Jimmy. For our customers, you're able to get up to a 3-digit number put on there. So if you have a race number, bike number, you can have that put on the colored tip. Looks really trick once you get it all assembled. Before we install the lever guard, we want to go ahead and get that tip put on. I like to put a little bit of Loctite on this fastener just to make sure you don't lose it. This is a pretty basic job. With the BMW here, we have the opportunity to show what it takes with a set of OEM clip-ons, and I think there's some value in that because there's certainly riders out there that ride with standard clip-ons. They don't replace them. It's a 4mm internal hex. I'm using just a standard Allen wrench here. Go ahead and torque that down. We then need to remove the OEM bar end. This is a T55. This is a big Torx. Okay, compare the two. Okay, this will then install in place of that bar end, and then it'll allow us to thread the hardware that we need to in place. Just put a little light pressure with a screwdriver on that, like so. Just thread it in. I think that's probably about far enough there. Okay. Then, here is the hardware it comes with. These are most commonly used, right? They expand to cones like this, so as you draw them in, they expand, put pressure inside the bar. This is what you're going to use if you use driven clip-ons, if you use Woodcraft clip-ons, Vortex clip-ons. For different diameter clip-ons, he supplies this adapter as well. This holds much tighter than this one does, so we really recommend going in this direction. The lever guard comes complete with a matching dress washer, like you see here on the tip, and then we do have a spacer here too. Most motorcycles are going to need the spacer installed. Not sure which bolt we're going to use here from which piece of hardware. It's going to depend on the reach into that adapter. Looks like this one will work just fine. That is a 5mm internal hex. Okay, get it lined up. You know, obviously this is not going to stay. We do have a set of driven clip-ons for this motorcycle. You want to get that good and tight. Double check the throttle return. Make sure you don't have any interference between the grip and the spacer. You can see now this is really close here, right? The brake lever and the brake guard itself. To correct the spacing, because that's just too close. You don't want to ride around like that. I've got a T30 torque spit right now, and this is going to allow me to loosen up the master. Looking at the OEM clip-ons, I believe I'm going to be able to reposition a little bit here and kind of come more inboard with it. Really don't need to go in a lot. Just a few millimeters should be pretty beneficial. And of course you want to come here, double check the clearance is good, which it is. Okay, I made a minor adjustment to the master cylinder. Okay, just took it inboard a little bit. It got me the clearance that I was looking for here. We're all good to go. This is temporary. The OEM clip-ons, they're not staying on this bike. We're gonna replace them with a set of driven halo clip-ons we have over there in that massive pile of BMW parts, and that'll be shown in a later video. For that reason, we'll be saving this hardware here because ultimately this is what we'll be using once we replace the clip-ons and have that hollow tube. This install is really meant to show what needs to be done if you're gonna do it with the OEM clip-ons and the end result that you're going to be getting. If you have any questions, leave those in the comments section of this video. I answer all that stuff myself, and we're here to help you get the same result from your project we get from ours.